Hello and welcome to the first round of the RS1 series on PlayStation at Austria. My name is Matt, I am your commentator for this one and I can't wait to get going. We've got a star-studded lineup here, some really fast drivers to join us for this season, so really excited about that. We'll just go quickly through the driver placements and a couple of other bits and pieces as qualifying is already started. We're about 4 or 5 minutes into that, so I'll get to that as quickly as I can. So we'll go through the driver placements here. Now on your screen you can see there, so we got at Mercedes we've got GeForce Giannis and GeForce Crichton. At Ferrari we have DHZ Dario 28 and SHZ Corzai. At Red Bull we have Asacom and SHZ Tomato. McLaren we have URL Simon 22, I believe he's absent today, and PR1 Will. At Renault we have MNT Louis V and then WSO Ferrara. At Alpha Atari we have VER Thiman and Tomato Lars. At Racing Point we have Vapor North and it's Cohen. At Alfa Romeo we have all SHZ lineup. Number 2 with SHZ Christmas, who is absent today. I think filling in for him is Dylan Warren, one of our reserves, and SHZ Midnight. At Haas we have VSR Domi and Anasia Joey, and then an all VSR Williams team lineup of VSR Just and VSR Jordan. So really exciting drive lineup for this one. Looks really good. Oh yeah, let me know in the stream comments as well if you can hear me okay, if I'm too loud or whatever. Okay, that'd be great. Okay, so we'll go through the what do we got? Track map. So a bit of sad news as well is that we lost one of our RaceSpec members during the week. So yeah, we dedicate all the races today to XD Rocket, or Ben as he was known, passed away just 17. So our thoughts are with him this weekend, and we raced for him, and yeah, our thoughts are with his family and friends. It's a difficult time, so yeah, let's get on with it, and we'll cross over to gameplay audio, which I can unmute now. Alright, so we've got 11 minutes left in qualifying at the moment. Let me know if that's too loud. I think it might be, so I'll just tone it down a little bit. There we go. So we've got a couple of drivers already in the low 1 minute 2s, with Midnight banging at 2.2 already, and we're not even 10 minutes into this session. So probably a good chance we might see a 1 minute 1 here today in qualifying. That would be a very quick time indeed. I only got 3 drivers in the 3s at the moment, so I would expect all the drivers probably to be in the 1 minute 2s, mid to low 1 minute 2s even, by the end of the session. So let's see if we can pick up someone on a lap. Giannis just coming through. Mercedes driver, pick him up, coming through turn 9 here in the last corner. Turn 10, open up DRS, and then cross the line, and he does a 1 minute 2.5. That's good enough for P7 at the moment, so just about any other league at RaceSpec that would be probably nailed on pole position. Although I believe RS2 pole was 1 minute 2.4 by Swaggy, so that would probably be the exception. Let's see if we can find anyone else. Dylan Warren's on the outlap. We might pick up with him in a minute. Lars. Invalidated. Let's go to Dario. Comes across the line. Oh wait, is he starting a lap? I think he's starting a lap. Let's ride on board. So through turn 1, up to turn 3, which is just this kink here under the Pirelli board. Heavy braking zone Sorry, that was turn 2. Heavy braking turn into turn 3. Very nicely done there. Right amount of curb on the apex. Didn't run too wide. Coming down to turn 4. Doesn't opt to, I was going to say he doesn't opt to use a lot of entry curb, but then he kind of did. Big lock up on the entry as well. Coming into the middle sector now. There's a Ferrari driver. Turn 8. Oh, a little bit wide turn 8. He's going to miss that corner and invalidates. Yeah, so we'll jump to Dylan, who's into turn 4 now. Very nice. Short shift on exit there. A little bit of a unstable rear as we got on the power. Nice line there through turn 7, turn 8. That's that. Oh, when he's lost the rear, around he goes. So it's just a little bit of curb there. So, wow, that was a big moment for Dylan. He's in P5 already, so probably got one more run. A couple of guys on out laps. We got birthday boy V Thimon. Happy birthday, mate! Turning 18 today. Good way to start your birthday, I reckon. Wake up and have a race in the morning. So, drop your birthday wishes in the comments to the AlphaTauri driver. He's on the out lap. It's Crichton on the lap. Let's have a look. No, he's invalidated. What about Joey? Joey just starting. The Haas driver. His teammate VSR Domi is currently P2 with a 1 minute 2.3. No one set a faster lap time than Midnight since they've been watching those, so... Oh, that is the second time I've knocked my mouse off. Turn 7, ooh, a little bit too much curve there, probably. Very nice through turn 8. 7 and 8, sorry, and then... Will gets the other way nicely. Last couple of corners, very easy to ruin your lap. He's got a big slide on there. Look, threw it in a little bit too hard. He's avoided that one. We'll go to birthday boy. Here he is. Coming up to the middle sector. Teammate Lars gets out of the way, nice, and very close. Look at that. That is 5/100th of a second between AlphaTauri drivers at the moment. Ooh, a little bit of the yellow sausage curve there. Exit turn 9, comes across, and that is third place. 102.4. Very nice lap. He would be very happy with that, I'm sure. Let's see if we can pick up with VSR Domi, currently P2. Starting lap. Oh, he's invalidated turn 1. That is unfortunate. Let's see what Jordan can do. I'm not quite sure if he's on the lap. What? No, he's not. Let's go to... Dylan is on the lap. Pick up him. Very busy on track, as you can see there on the right hand side. We have the track map up. Oh, he invalidates, unfortunately. Giannis behind him. Ooh. Is it the start lap or finish one? I think it's the start one. I know it's the finish one. I've got to get the hang of commentating again, guys. I do apologise. It's hard to pick up where drivers are in qualifying, but I will get used to it as the season goes on. So this season as well, must be said, there is a prize pool for RS1 this year. So G4 Esports, who we have owner, G-Force Crichton, in the league, and his teammate Giannis as well. A couple of G-Force drivers there in it. So they've Esports team has put up some prize money, which is really cool to see, and that's got some quick drivers in. He's boxing. Yeah, really cool. I'm not sure we'll be able to do this every season, but yeah, something cool to have for this season, I think. Hopefully some of these quick guys stick around. Yeah, I think we do provide a pretty good league to run race in, and really close community and all that as well. So everyone's in the pits. A couple of guys on out laps. Oh, we've got Joey. He's on a lap. Joey's on a lap. We will watch the us driver. Who's going to start a lap here? Everyone's going out for the last run. Jordan started his final run up to turn 1. Ooh, a lot of the apex really close there, pushing the limits. So he's currently P6. Very nice through turn 3. Apologies as well that the stream said stream ending at the start. It's my first go at OBS, and it's challenging, but we'll get there. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Let me know in the chat. That'd be great if you can. Yeah, I hope to have a co-commentator as well for the season, as Jordan decided to do another lap. Two drivers really close together there. Yeah, as I was saying, co-commentator this season, Bailey Ford, G-Force Ford, hopefully joining me from next week. We'll see if I can work out. I couldn't work out how to do a PlayStation party through OBS, as Jordan has a big moment there. I think that might be his qualifying done. His teammate just is invalidated. Let's go on board with Simon. He's on an out lap. Mato is on a flyer. Currently P3. That's a great time. Still no one's beaten that time that SH said midnight set. So all these guys will be on their final runs now. Across the line, does that 3, but that's it doesn't move up. As Midnight went faster, so nice lap from him. Domi P2. Got me qualifying done for a lot of these guys. Who's left? Dario. No. Here we go. Giannis is on a lap here. We'll pick him up. Is that a purple second sector? See, coming through the final couple of corners. Can he improve on a 102.5? Oh, and G-Force Crichton there in the foreground getting a whole heap of grass. Giannis does get in top 10. P9 with a 102.5. 1.5. So he's already done a 5, but improved, and he moved up 2 spots because of that. So I think that might be it. Is Lars on a lap? No. So Midnight looks like he's taking pole position there, first race. Congratulations to the Alfa Romeo driver. Is Domi on the lap still? No. No, everyone's finished. So we'll just wait for everyone. Yeah, qualifying done. We'll go through the order in just a moment. There we go. So, as I said, Midnight with pole position of 102.2. Was hoping we might see a 1, but not today. VSR Domi P2, SHZ Tomato P3, BR Timon P4, SHZ Zaro P5, Jus P6, Jordan P7, Asacom P8, Giannis P9. Well done to him. Lars P10. So those guys will be all starting on softs. Then we have Dylan Moore and Faith North, GeForce Crime, WSO Ferrara. It's Cohen, MNT, Louis VLT, PR1 Will, and Nessia Joey. So 18 drivers line up. And those guys, I would suspect, would be going on to an alternate strategy of some kind. So either the mediums or the hard tyres. Okay, as the drivers are getting ready for the race, selecting their strategy. We'll be lights out in just a few short moments. Of course, there is a formation lap as well. That's taken a long time. Hopefully, I know we're still going, counting down. Cool. Hopefully, we don't get the dreaded Codemasters lobby glitch. That wouldn't be very fun. Fingers crossed. I think we're all okay. I'm actually pretty happy that so most of these guys are European and don't seem to have too many lag issues. All of them seem alright from watching on qualifying. So here we are on the grid for the formation lap. We're away, so it looks like no glitches today. Thank you, Cody's. Lap race. So, bit of a probably the longest lap race in terms of laps on the grid, of course, being the shortest lap time. Really, well, there are 10 turns, but really only 9. But drivers have to negotiate turn 2. Not really corner in these cars. So, great racetrack as well. Track limits pretty brutal. So you've got to make sure you really try and limit your track extendings and stuff like that. So all right, we're getting ready. for the start of the Grand Prix. Alright. Lights are on. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out for Season 4 in RS1 tier on PlayStation. That was a Renault at the back there, getting a really nice start. I believe that was WSO Ferrara. So Midnight leads them through. A couple of guys running wide at the back there. That was Vapor North, I believe. Crichton's had a bad start. He's down to 18th. Hopefully no damage for these guys. Oh, there's a bit of a lunge there from the AlphaTauri of Timon through turn 3. See if they all get through cleanly. Oh, very nice. Giannis has lost a couple of positions there. Down to turn 4. Oh, there's a bit of contact there on the inside with Dylan Warren. I believe that was on Asacom. Side by side, Ferreira and Giannis now into turn, I believe that's turn 6. Still side by side, those two. Not anymore. Warren goes defensive. Oh, and there's a Williams. Is that a Williams pitting? It is. It's Jus. He's coming early. And he's into the pits. We'll have to see what he does, but that might be some wing damage there. As oh, in the background, PR1 Will and Louis going side by side. So who came out on top there? Louis actually held position. And looks like Esports Crichton has got Cohen now to turn 1. It's a very frantic start here, guys. I don't really know quite where to look. But Midnight's held position on lap 1, and he's got a 7/10 interval as well already. Domin needs to hang on to him. We've got Tomato in P3, who's got the better of Timon in P4. So he's up 1 place. I might get some lap data, what I need. Position change, there we go. So as you can see there, top 5 actually held position, although Timon was up to P3 briefly. Jordan up 1, Lars up 3, and Dylan up 3. So great starts from those guys. WSO Ferreira up 4 positions, as is Will in the McLaren. Just of course down 12, so no one really losing out too much. Arms down a couple. Crichton down 3 as well. And already picked up a warning as Crichton is down the inside goes Dario on Timon, side by side on this second DRS straight here. Down T4, looks like Timon's got the position, or he leaves the door open there for the Ferrari, and he says thank you very much and takes the inside and gets the overtake done. Very nicely done from Dario there. So all the top 15 drivers, all in the DRS train at the moment. And then we've got Joey in P16, Louis in P17. Not quite sure what happened to Louis. He was running up around P13, 14 with, I think it was 13th actually, ahead of Will. Dario with the fastest lap so far. So Domi is able to hang on there to Midnight. No, Tommy's going to get really close here. So I think Midnight's used, I was going to say he's used a lot of ERS, but he actually hasn't. Look at the ERS these guys have, 97, 98%. So Louis in the pits early, and he was going on another set of softs. So it looks like 2 stop for Louis. That's a shame. He was in a decent position. Just went on to Let's get the tyre data up. See there, Juice and Louis are the only two drivers to stop, and so Juice has gone on to the medium tyre. Dylan Warren in P8 on the medium is looking very nice, although he's just kind of dropped outside the DRS. We'll go back to Lars, because he's at the back of this first train. Soft runners and Jordan Santos trying to get past him, and Dario's already got that move done, so Timon might be a bit wary this time around. Might start defending that inside a bit more. That is a very good overtaking spot in turn 4 if you can get on the inside. Someone leaves the door open. Oh, that would have been a track extension for Tim there. Domi, fast lap, 105.5. The pace is a rapid. Really, really fast. So Dylan can't quite hang on to this DRS train on the medium. The softs are still probably the better tyre, although he probably should start catching them in the next couple of laps. And there is a pass. And Jordan has got past him, and they're neck and neck with DRS. And beautiful heli shot there. Thank you, Codemasters. He's going to have to leave him space there on the outside. But the inside line is just much better. Not much of a slingshot effect in turn 4. Unfortunately, on the outside, you're kind of pinched on the exit. Louis with the fastest lap, 105.2. Really nice lap from him. He's on the new soft tyres, of course. Cohen with the penalty. Said penalty to be a factor, and I'm so sorry, but we've missed a pass for the lead, and Domi has got past Midnight. And Midnight has a penalty as well. So, not a great couple of laps for Midnight. Lost the lead and picked up a penalty. So, Domi looking very strong. Oh, a little nudge in the back there. Domi's... Oh, and again. Little slide there from Domi. He would have been a bit slowed trying to gather the car there after that. Little nudge in the back. And he's going to leave the door open here for Midnight. Yeah, Midnight, sorry. All good there. Look at this train. It's so great to see this guy so close. Skill level so high, but they're all so close. Some of the fastest drivers on PS4 or PlayStation. I would say PS4 out of habit, but there is of course PS5 now. Some of these guys may have, I think. So Giannis has actually been overtaken. Let's go down to him, see how this little train is playing out. So Vapor North, Giannis and Pereira's at the head of this train, 1.8 behind Athacom. We probably should be getting past Dylan Warren. Yeah, I think Dylan maybe let him go there, knowing he's on the soft. Another pass, and Lars has got past Simmons. So one AlphaTauri passing the other. Maybe a bit of strategy there, working together. Possibly. Yeah, a lot of action on track at the moment. Giannis. So close to North End. You saw it was only 6/100. Thought there might be an overtake in the offing. But this is a great challenge for Giannis and GeForce Crichton, who are kind of in previous seasons on their own in terms of pace, race pace, especially. Guys maybe can get close on quality pace, but previous seasons these two guys have been pretty untouchable in terms of race pace and consistency. So good to have some more drivers on their level and give them a challenge as well. As speaking of Giannis, he ran quite wide there at the exit of turn 1. That's going to put him under pressure there from Will. And Will's on the medium tyre as well. He's going to take the position. Oh, Giannis tries to go back to the inside. Will leaves in room. Great battling there, but Will's got it done. And now Giannis is coming under fire from Cohen. He's going to call in Cohen. Side by side. Very nicely done. Great respect there by both drivers. Oh, a little bit nudge there. And looks like Cohen's just going to... Oh, still side by side. Little nudge. I was going to say they kept it really clean. And then... Oh, and Cohen's around. Oh, no. And that's going to be damage. Oh, that's a big shame for the Racing Point driver. Maybe just that bang of wheels before turn 8, I think it was. Sorry, turn 7, wasn't it? Yeah, so he's going to have to pit early, but look, he wasn't on the medium tyre, so he can go on to the hards after he's retired, so he might be quite upset about that, and I guess that's fair enough, but top 15 do score points, of course. New point system to race back this season, so it's not over until you cross the line, especially with penalty and stuff. 18 drivers on the grid, chance of points there. We have our first retirement on lap 10, so would have been a good battle there, but unfortunately Giannis, I'm not sure if Giannis got damage from that as well, but he actually pitted. He's gone for the box for the hards. I'm not sure what he started on. Let's have a quick look. See what Giannis started on. So he started on soft, so he's gone early. He's not doing mediums. So he may have picked up some damage there. I'm not quite sure if he had to change his front wing. And we'll go back to the front. These guys are all still so close in this DRS train. Midnight, all over the back of Domi. Let's hope this battle continues the whole race, because that would be fantastic. We've got essentially a 7-driver train for the lead at the moment. 2 of those drivers have penalties though, so that would be Midnight. I'll keep with this overhead shot. But yeah, Midnight and Jordan currently the drivers with penalties in this train, at least. Will, Crichton, Joey, Giannis, Jules and Louis, all with penalties as well. So something we will have for next week, hopefully we'll have a some driver profiles for each of the drivers as well. We've kind of run out of time to get those done for this weekend. We're waiting on a couple of drivers to get back to us, but hopefully that should be done for next week, so we can get to know some of the drivers a bit better, where they're from, what their expectations of the season is, and stuff like that. So far they've been really like open in providing details. So yeah, I mean, nice to have. So we'll have those for you next week if you tune in for round 2, which will be at Silverstone, Great British Grand Prix. You can see in the track map there, this group of 7 cars heading up to turn 9. And we've got a kind of Dylan Warren on those mediums, and that's... Who was that? Oh, it's Dobby. He's the first to blink, so into the pits, our race leader. And Jordan, 5-second time penalty for speeding. He'll be kicking himself for that. Such an easy mistake to make, but yeah, it costs you a lot at the end of the race usually. So not ideal for him. And Jordan has retired. Okay. I think he was still in it, but all good. So Midnight leads, but we'll probably react to Domi pitting. So we'll probably see Midnight, Tomato, and probably one of the AlphaTauris in to the pits this lap as well. Probably Lars, I'd say. These guys have fallen off actually. And then we've got a yellow flag, sector 2. I believe it's the other Williams. Oh no, sorry, it's just Jordan's car that's come back out on track. Dylan Warren, a 3-second time penalty. Well, he was in a great position on the alternate strategy, running P5. Midnight actually doesn't pit, and either was Tomato. So, are these guys trying to stretch it and do a soft medium strategy? That'd be really interesting. And neither of the AlphaTauris pitted as well, so maybe preserving their tyres. Whereas, Domi, has gone medium. So it's going to take them quite a long way. It's doable, of course, if you look after your tyres, reduce your lockups, wheel spin, short shifting out of traction zones, which really there's probably only turn 3 exit is probably the worst. Maybe this one here as well, turn 4. But yeah, you get most of your tyre wear from probably locking up and through the corners. The front right tends to be the tyre that wears the most. Oh, the front right and left. Another yellow flag. Who was that? Still A. Williams out there going really quickly. It's not him. Anyway, so drivers are into the pits now. So Midnight, we've got Midnight, Tomato, and Lars into the pits. So 2 laps later than Domi. So Domi's going to undercut these guys. Huge. But he's going to be on 2 lap older tyres. Comes out ahead of his teammate actually. And Dario's just passed him. And Dario had pitted the lap before. So yellow flag second one. Is that still that Williams going around? I'm not quite sure what it's doing. There we go. The Williams has finally actually retired from the session. Asicon picks up a 3-second time penalty, so a couple for him. And we've got a pass. Oh no, sorry, we've got Tim in the pits. So last of that 7-car train, the pit really stretched his soft stint out, 16 laps. Birthday boy, of course, as I mentioned, we'll be hoping for a podium today. Probably has a decent chance of it, to be honest, if he can keep these penalties clean. He's yet to pick up a penalty. He comes out behind Ferreira. So Ferreira's managed to undercut. He is quite big. You can see there, Ferreira's got ahead of him. But him and Will have the traction advantage. Oh, he's under pressure actually from Juice, who's on a 2-stop. He'll have to pit again, I would say, on 13 lap old mediums, of course, but battling it out here, both drivers won't want to give an inch there. We've got Giannis in the background as well on his hard tyres, and I think that's quite smart of Just, to be honest, just to let Simon have that position, because those guys really aren't racing each other. It's Bapen Nussov. Or was it Just? Oh, so he spun. That's some horrid luck for the Williams. I wonder if that was similar to the Cohen incident. Anyway, he was on the 2-stop anyway, so he might pit again now. Oh, he's got very hot tyres, yeah. So we'll be going in the pits. But Dylan Warren leads on the alternate strategy, yet to pit, of course. Crichton P2 also on the alternate strategy. He's only 4 seconds behind Dylan. I think he's got about 6 seconds penalties at the moment. But so the lead drivers will be Domi and Dario. So this little train was kind of evaporated after the pit stop, so they're all a bit spread out, except these two still going out. So Midnight, who was our early race leader, pole sitter, under pressure from the Red Bull, Tomato. Looks to be the closest battle on track at the moment. We also have Lars and Joey battling, but Joey is yet to pit, and yeah, I think that was actually a wave by Joey. Just let Lars through. Not sure if they're mates, but it's quite good sports. And there's Timon's penalty, unfortunately. So that might cost him a decent result. Let's hope not. See how it goes. Timon getting past Asicom. Pretty straightforward. We've got a battle here up further, and that's Domi, our effective race leader, getting past Will, who's yet to pit. And Domi got past Brighton there, runs wide. Zach might be struggling a bit with setup, possibly. He's on pretty old mediums. Has he got any damage? Looks clean, but you never know. I don't think you can really see a yellow. Oh, and we have a... Joey's off. Oh, Joey's broken his front wing there in the final corner. So that's really unfortunate for the Haas driver. So we've lost both Williams, VSR Just, VSR Jordan, and then Cohen, unfortunately, coming together with Giannis. We'll have to see if that goes to the stewards. But yeah, pretty unfortunate. Lost a few drivers, but it's been a cracking race so far. Lots of battling on track. We're watching Vapor North follow Ferreira, and then we got Giannis on the hards behind her, where I think Vapor North probably has the best of the tyres between these three drivers, 3 lap old medians. So, oh, we have Brighton in the pits, is it? Yep. So he's going on softs. No front wing change, so no damage. Will also in the pits, so a couple of drivers there. I probably expect Dylan Warren. Apologies for the flicking. He's getting caught there by Domi. But Dylan might be in the pits probably this lap, I would imagine. He won't want to get caught by Domi, and Joey has retired, unfortunately. I'm not sure if these guys know that top 15 score points, but just threw away 1 point, or 2 points actually. So running 14th. Yeah, so Louis moves up a position, will score 2 points. So for everyone watching, future reference, and as I said, I predicted Dylan in the pits this lap. Gets it pulled up for the line, no speeding. So Domi back into the lead, 2-second lead over Dario. Of course, going to the softs until the end. 14 laps on the soft. He'll be absolutely rapid. He probably should get fastest lap unless someone stops for it later. Where's Dylan going to come out? He's coming out behind Giannis, P11, just out of Crichton. So Crichton actually did a really good outlap. I probably expected him to be a little bit further behind than Dylan, but the undercut, as I said earlier, as we saw with the first round of pit stops, is quite powerful. So Zach's done really well here to catch up to Dylan, who was the lead car of the alternate strategy, if you like. So these guys will have the most grip on the track. Crichton with not a lot of ERS though. He's down to 3%, so Dylan with a bit more with 3.5, but they should be able to probably get past the guys ahead of them pretty easily, and that's going to be Giannis first up. So I'd expect Giannis probably put up a bit of a fight for Dylan, but maybe not his teammate Crichton. Is Warren going to send it up the inside? He does. Gets a nice exit there. So does Giannis. I thought he was going to move across in there. Sometimes two drivers' lines can come together in that corner exit of turn 3. But yeah, too much grip there. Dylan just essentially took the position. So this is going to be interesting now. Does Giannis let Crichton go straight away so he can keep with Warren? This is going to be crucial for his race. He does. So Giannis playing the team game there. Lets his teammate go. Go back to the front briefly. Dylan has left the session. Oh no. I don't have him added as a friend either, so can't add him back. Oh, there's his AI. That's so unfortunate. I hope he has a spare invite. Hopefully he does. I feel bad for him. Actually, I might just take 2 seconds. Oh yeah, no, there is no need. He has joined back. That was very fast, so I don't think I'm friends with him anyway, so probably wouldn't be able to turn back. And Louis, something's happened to him. Hopefully he doesn't retire, because he's still going to score points. Not having a great day, it must be said, but still in the race. He's still going to score points. Giannis with a 3-second time penalty. Hope you're all enjoying the stream as well. It's been a long time since I've commentated, so yeah, Domi in a commanding position. I'm not quite sure what's happened to our timing board. You can see there, Midnight's gap back to Domi. He does have 2 lap fresher tyres. That could be crucial come the end of a race, because Domi definitely went for the undercut to get that kind of clean air. Really benefit from that. And and Louis again into the wall. Hopefully no safety car. No, he keeps going. So 1.4 the gap is now. Midnight is closing, I believe. He's up in overtake. Yeah, he's going to try and push here and get into DRS. Time penalty for Crichton. So Dario running P3 as well. On the back of Midnight. Now Tomato. Lars a further 5 seconds back. Oh, and Vapornorth and Ascom battling here. Vapornorth getting through Ascom on the hards. Crichton will be trying to get past these guys pretty soon, I'd imagine. See what happens. Not quite close enough this time, but look at how much later he's able to brake on these soft tyres. There's a yellow flag. Not quite sure what that was for. Oh, is Crichton going to go for it? No, not there. Very risky passing in turn 9. Oh, he's going to go for it into turn 1, I think. Let's see. Has he got an overlap? Oh, He does. He's going to have to be left room. He's not left much room, must be said. He's going to have to... Well, they both have DRS. Assicom very, very hard... Oh, well, not harsh, but very generous in terms of racing room left there. But that's a pretty straightforward move there from Crichton up the inside. And gets a little tap on the exit. Warren with the fastest lap now. We saw it as well in the background. Will actually got past Ferreira on the soft tyres as well. So the reverse strategy guys really starting to come through the pack now. Some great battling here. Giannis at the back of this train. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car train here. Fair way behind the lead pack, but I don't think they're gonna catch. I wonder if so Crichton's just got to get past Vapor North, and I wonder how quickly he might be able to catch the Alpha Taris of Timon and Lars. And that's a common. Oh, what happened there? Is there a change? Yeah, Will got past Assicom. So Will's freed now as well. And Ferreira now, so Assicom dropping quite a bit. Still in with the shot of making up positions. Ferreira actually could move up quite a bit because he doesn't have penalties. One of 3 drivers left actually who doesn't have penalties. Vapor North and our leader, and Dario as well, sorry, 4 drivers. You can see there as well that Midnight has caught Domi quite close to him now, so we're going to have a proper battle for the lead. Very interesting short shifting there on the apex of turn 1. These guys are so precise and accurate with where they place their car, where they shift. Got another short shift at the apex. So I suspect Midnight probably will get past Domi, but does have a penalty. So Domi, if he was smart, he probably wouldn't need to put up too much of a fight and just stick with Midnight. Dario is right there as well, I guess. So yeah, this is the battle for the lead, 4-way battle. Let's have a quick look at penalties. So Midnight's actually got 6 seconds. Tomato 3 seconds. Lars 3 seconds. Timon 3 seconds. Crichton has 9 seconds, unfortunately, so that's really going to hurt him, especially with Vapor North, who he just got past as well, having no penalties. So he's going to have to gap him by 9 seconds. We're going to see a pass for the lead here as Midnight goes down the inside into turn 3. Pretty straightforward. Domi doesn't put up too much of a fight. Is he going to try and get him back into turn 4? Ride with the Haas. There's 9. These guys keep it so clean and yet it goes so fast. It's really, really good to see. I guess there's kind of understanding that battling is pretty slow as well. It can slow you down and let drivers catch up and yeah, really slow you down. So if you've been overtaken, it's best probably not to put up too much of battles. It's going to cost you further time and regroup and try and make an overtake afterwards. We've got a yellow flag. That's a... Yeah, I believe that was Dylan. So he was in a really good spot early until he disconnected really. Turn it back off penalties. So we go back to Sire. There we go. Let's see if Crichton just as left the session. He retired quite a while ago, but Crichton can pull away from North and maybe catch up to Simon, although that gap's 5 seconds, or just over 5 seconds. See different lines there. Vapor North running a bit deep, perhaps. So we'll keep an eye on that gap, but we have to go back to the battle for the lead. It's just so good. We've only got 5 laps left. Can Midnight full 6 seconds of the score order. Right now, Domi is in the box seat for the win on penalties. Dario is probably going to come P2. Forgot how many seconds. Marto's got 3 seconds, so he might be on for P3 here if he can finish within 3 seconds of midnight. Oh, and what's that lady? Is that Domi? Is he disconnected? No, that's Dylan being lapped. He's going for fastest lap. This is unlapping himself. Alright, just for reference, guys, if you are watching, if you're a lapped car, you absolutely cannot drive through the other cars and unlap yourself. You have to race as though there is ghosting off. Didn't quite get fastest lap actually. Maybe you'll go for it this time. But yeah, you meant to if you're being lapped, you meant to get out of the way, and if you're unlapping yourself, you need to do it without overlapping any of the lead cars or affecting them. Yellow flag, and that is, oh, it's Giannis. He's lost it in the last corner, turn 10. Hope he keeps on going because he's got that P12 pretty comfortably. And Vapor North made the pass on Crichton. And Crichton getting back, they're neck and neck. Crichton probably has the better tyres and drives, and he has the DRS as well. Not much ERS to play with though. He takes the position back, so good battle there. And Will, very opportunistic down the inside, and he's going to lose in room just about. So Will, very opportunistic move there, gets past Vapor. Both those drivers, Crichton and Will, with penalties. So Vapor just sticks with him. Will finish ahead of both of them anyway. So probably the best he's going to do in this race. So probably best just to sit behind. Pereira, just a couple of seconds back. I don't think he's going to catch him in the last 2 laps. But we are now in the last 3 laps of the Grand Prix. We're up lap 34 of 36. See there, Dylan Warren giving his teammate a bit of a toe there. The right front tyre of Midnight looking pretty worn, it must be said, as he locked up going to turn 4. You see there the graining on it starting to wear quite heavily. Hasn't quite got the tyre wear indicator on just yet as Louis sets the fastest lap. That's going to be a extra point going home with the Renault driver. So you would get 2 for finishing 14th and 1 for the fastest lap. So you'll get 3 points unless someone else pits this lap and gets the fastest lap on the final lap. Let's see. Did Dylan? No, Dylan didn't. This is kind of inadvertently played into Midnight's hands. His teammate giving him, well, he's not his regular teammate, it must be said, because his teammate is SHZ Christmas, who unfortunately couldn't attend the first round. Dylan Warren, a reserve driver, jumping in. Dylan races in the PSGL PC League against the likes of Jarno Opmeer and Barry Moormord and guys like that. Danny Marino, I think, is in that now as well, so some really quick guys. Dylan comes up against in that league. Shows the caliber of driver we have here today as well. These guys are some of the best drivers on PlayStation. We go back to the leader, and he's actually pulled out. Oh, and Tomato Tomato's got past Domi. What's happened to Domi? Oh, he's out of fuel, is Domi. It's the final lap and he's out of fuel. Oh dear, he is absolutely, oh. Well, has he got a puncture? He's got a puncture. Sorry, I thought he's out of fuel. His red light was flashing. Running out of fuel would be a bigger mistake than a puncture. And that's really unfortunate that Midnight, he's going to win the race on track, but can Tomato actually steal it? So I'm not quite sure what the penalty situation is. Anyway, Alfa Romeo assisted with the tow and DRS of his fill-in teammate, comes across the line and wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Is it going to be a victory? Yes, Tomato unable to get past him on penalties, so I think Midnight had 6 seconds, Tomato had 3 seconds. So Midnight wins the Grand Prix, Tomato P2. Lars comes home P3 on penalties. Timon, Vapor North Ferreira, Domi, unfortunate with that puncture at the end, he would have won the race. So Will P8, Dario P9, GeForce Crichton rounds out the top 10. We've got Asacom still coming around. Oh, he just crossed the line then. Giannis rounds the last couple of corners here. Not bad. All our drivers to finish in the race will score points. Dylan a lap down. Hopefully he finishes the race. He's doing some nice drifting. P13 for the Alfa Romeo. That's been the Austrian Grand Prix. Congratulations to Midnight. As I said, Midnight winning the Grand Prix, round 1, and our driver of the day was PR1 Will. So congratulations to Will. Solid drive from him. Sole McLaren today. I'm not quite sure where his teammate Simon is, but hopefully he can join us for round 2. But yeah, such a shame for Domi. Probably had he had the race in the bag, certainly, with Midnight having 6 seconds of penalties. He was within 3 seconds behind him. So ultimately that undercut that he went for, hitting that 2 laps earlier compared to the other guys, really cost him. If he just stayed on the softs 1 more lap, he probably would have been okay. Louis takes home the fastest lap with a 104.0. So that is our race results, guys. As I said, Midnight wins the Grand Prix. As I said, Tomato P2. Cometa Lars on the podium from P10. Great drive from him. Timon, birthday boy, P4. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Vapor North P5. Kept it clean. No penalties. Ferreira P6. Domi still made it home P7. Will P8. Dario P10. Dario P9. Crichton P10. And then we had Asacom P11, Giannis P12, Dylan Warren P13, M&T Louis BLT was P14, and the last of our finishes. So that's been the Austrian Grand Prix, guys. Now, don't quite think I'll be able to do drive interviews, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'll try and work that out for next week. Yeah, and have some more graphics as well. But it was my first time using OBS and commentating, so I wanted to try and keep it a little bit simple. I already, I don't know, we've got the F1 theme playing, sweet. As you can see, yeah, not got things down pat quite yet, but we will get there. And baby steps. But thanks for joining us for the stream. That has been round 1 of the RS1 tier on PlayStation. SHZ Midnight taking home the win. So if that's a taster of the season to come, hopefully we're in for a cracking season with these guys. They're all so fast, so close together. Skill level so high. So yeah, on to round 2 next weekend for the British Grand Prix. So yeah, we will see you then.